So, while I work on my upcoming video, I have decided to provide you all with this smaller video until that one is ready. But today, we're looking at the dangers of hyperspace, as your fragile frame was not designed to go that fast, protected by only inches of hull in certain parts of a ship. The realm of hyperspace is one that is extremely dangerous in many ways, and while its usefulness certainly outshines its negative, here are some things you need to keep an eye out for when traversing it. So, we're going to keep this video short, simple and sweet, so let's get started. Now you, your fellow Imperials and pretty much everyone else within the galaxy traverses hyperspace willy-nilly and on a daily basis all the time. I mean, after all, there's no denying its advantages, as without the invention of hyperspace, well, we wouldn't have mass transportation of people and cargo, mass transgalactic industrialization, large-scale interplanetary colonization efforts, all-powerful and multi-planetary governmental bodies, crime syndicates, tourism, trade, manufacturing, increased rate of mass technological innovation, you get the idea. It is thanks to hyperspace travel that the Imperial Navy has been solidified as the backbone of the Galactic Empire, transporting members of the military, Stormtrooper Corps and Starfighter Corps across the galaxy via the vast fleet of Star Destroyers and countless other vessels, making many thousands of jumps on a daily basis. But hyperspace travel is anything but perfect. For those who aspire to be a part of a Star Destroyer's bridge crew, well, I hate to tell you that you're exposed to a relatively unknown phenomenon known as light-speed-induced psychosis, or hyperrapture as it's known in Star Wars Legends. This phenomenon is quite rare and as such has not been proven, but it comes about as a result of prolonged staring into the hyperspace funnel that vessels travel through. It is theorized that prolonged staring into the funnel will induce the following effects: severe headaches, numbing of the senses, psychosis as the name implies, and even death, supposedly. However, there are measures that can be taken to prevent light-speed psychosis, such as not looking outside the window for extended periods of time during hyperspace travel if possible. The windows on the bridge of a Star Destroyer can also be made opaque in order to further alleviate the effects of looking into hyperspace. Another much more common danger associated with hyperspace presents itself for the galaxy's much more adventurous types, as straying from the mapped hyperspace lanes can lead to many dangerous encounters, such as crashing into celestial objects, encountering dangerous wildlife, flying into a supernova or a black hole, finding oneself in restricted military space. There can be many unforeseen dangers that can present themselves while travelling through unmapped areas of space. Your vessel will not do this unless absolutely necessary, as Star Destroyers are simply too big and it's extremely risky to traverse these regions of space, as accidentally losing all of those personnel would not look good on an accident form, that's for sure. So for you captains or admirals watching this, stay on course. Even hyperspace is not safe from the Empire's control, as many of the galactic inhabitants would believe, as the Empire is in possession of the highly experimental but extremely useful interdictor vessels, such as the Immobilizer 418 for example. These ships work by creating a gravity well with 4 large gravity well generators. This gravity well creates a mass shadow similar to that of a planet or a star, and thus forces unsuspecting vessels out of hyperspace for immediate Imperial inspection. Now, interdiction isn't exactly dangerous to the vessel causing it, but it can certainly be a terrifying occurrence for those who have never experienced such a thing, as being torn from hyperspace like that can really take a toll on the vessel or formation of vessels that are being interdicted, making it an extremely effective tactic to inhibit fear, which is especially useful right now during the Galactic Civil War. Now, in my last video I talked about the Purrgils, large spacefaring whales that are capable of traversing through hyperspace. Don't seem all that harmful. Well, that's where you'd be wrong. These creatures are in fact very harmful, and are quite dangerous to Imperial vessels. In the previous video, I also mentioned the attack on the Chimaera during the liberation of Lothal. Well, that attack was orchestrated by a group of rebels using, you guessed it, a pod of Purrgils, which ensnared the Chimaera and then jumping to hyperspace, where Grand Admiral Thrawn has not been seen or located since. For all we know, The Chimaera could be light years outside of the galaxy. One of the best military minds the Empire ever had to offer just vanished in mere moments, and so soon before the Galactic Civil War too. So, you should really look to take care of these pests should you encounter them with your vessel. If you find yourself in an unfortunate position similar to Grand Admiral Thrawn, well, who knows where inside or outside the galaxy you will end up. Is trying to navigate your way back through unmapped regions of space? Well, good luck. Overall, while hyperspace has its benefits, it is easy to forget that it's also really dangerous and can put you and your vessel in some very risky life or death situations. But hey, sometimes you have to sacrifice some benefits for convenience. So with that, why not subscribe, like and share this video if you want to show your allegiance to the Emperor. And with that, long live the Empire and may the Force be with you.